What's up, guys? Country Taylor here. Welcome back to another video. If you're wondering why I'm in my bathroom, it's just had to find a quiet place in my house and record a video. Today's topic is Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson. If you haven't heard of it, they're fighting November 9th. And today I'm just going to be doing my predictions on the fight and what I think would happen. And I'm just going to go from like back in the day and stuff, like their actual fights and stuff, and just give my opinion. So Mike Tyson, really big person actually, really big person, good person too. Don't get that don't get it twisted. Mike Tyson, powerful. Have you seen the guy's legs? It's big. It's big than it's like a cinder block. It's like 15. I don't know. You've seen his legs if you know Mike Tyson. If you're a fan of boxing, his legs are huge. He's huge. His arms is huge. His neck is huge, and he has so many fights. And he's a knockout artist. What I like to call him. He would probably punch me one time, and I'll probably die. You know what I mean? I would forfeit the fight. Uh, he has multiple fights, multiple by knockout, TKO. I don't think he had any fights by what's it called? Judge's decision or anything like that. Or like judge's decision or like what's it called? I have to take it to the scorecards. Like I don't think they even made it past like the third round. I want to say third round. I don't think any of them made them past that. If they did, they got to be lucky. And what I really think about it is Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali's relationship. They were really good friends. But let's not bring that up because just in case Mike Tyson see this, I don't want to get him teary eyed. So, Mike Tyson, I've seen a couple of his clips, his boxing clips. He gets really close to that dude. Oh, sorry, he gets close to that dude, right? He gets right up in his face, and he's like, it's like sparring. He's like sparring, and the dude was like, I don't get paid enough for this stuff. It was so funny because I would never try to spar Mike Tyson. I would never try to get into a fight with him. If he smacked my girl's, you know what I'm saying, rear end, I would just have her. I'm running the other way. Mike Tyson, like he was in the sorry my hair. He was in the gym, right? He was just boxing. He was doing his thing, and the way he was punching the bag, it was like, oh my god, are they shooting at me? Like are they literally shooting at me? But no, it was his powerful punches. Like the way he punches a bag is like the heavy bag. It's like a shotgun going off right next to your ear. I was like, oh my. Now let's get on the topic with Roy Jones. Uh, Roy Jones. I'm not a big fan of Roy Jones Jr. because I feel like he's not good, and I don't feel like he would even be a good contender for Mike Tyson because Roy Jones Jr. He has that hit. He has that lucky hit. But I don't know if it was his. I think it was his right hand that he throws and he knocks him out. But to be honest, look at Mike Tyson. Look at Roy Jones Jr. But just like I said before, it doesn't need. You don't need to be big to get. I mean, you don't. You can be big and get knocked out. But Mike Tyson been punched in the face long time for many years. So, but Roy Jones Jr. He was kind of he has that he says that beautiful right hand that just bang, it's so quick and it knocks the guy out, and I'm like, how many times did that happen? Like how many times did that right hand hit the guy and knock him out? I don't know Roy Jones Jr. and I don't wanna say anything that upset Roy Jones Jr. fans because I never looked into him because he's not an interesting fighter for me. Interesting, sorry. He's not really interesting for me, so I want to just be like, all right, let's watch Roy Jones Jr. No, to be honest, what I think, I'm sorry, but Mike Tyson's gonna punch him so hard that Roy Jones Jr. is gonna have to. He's probably gonna have to go to like a hospital right after the fight. Roy Jones Jr. He's not gonna win. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are Roy Jones Jr. Fans, he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. Even Roy Jones Jr. He kind of seems scared a little bit because he said Roy Jones Jr. quote unquote says Mike Tyson's neck is huge, his arms are huge, his legs is huge, everything about him is huge. And he's not wrong, but he's definitely right. But he's not wrong. You know what I mean? Roy Jones Jr. I don't know why he would accept that fight. I would love to see who was the guy that Mike Tyson bit his ear off. It was Sugar Ray Leonard. Was it Sugar Ray Leonard? It was Sugar Ray Leonard, I think it was. If correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's this other. I think it's Sugar Ray Leonard, but it might have been this other guy. But I don't really know. But correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not totally sure. But correct me. But I think it was that I actually think Evander Holyfield. That's his name. He. I would love to see Evander Holyfield fight Mike Tyson again. Because Evander Holyfield put up the best fight against Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, he knocked out lots of guys that he got into a fight with. But Evander Holyfield, he's the one that, you know what I'm saying, knocked him down and stuff. Mike Tyson was angry. Why do you think he bit off his ear? So, I feel like Evander Holyfield should fight Mike Tyson. Or even Shannon Briggs. Even Shannon Briggs, he has like, what, 4, 5 first round knockouts, Shannon Briggs? He would actually be a good fight for Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson, Shannon Briggs, he's not a bad fighter, but he's not a good fighter. He needs more cardio because he sucks at keep going, hitting, and keeping stamina. What else? Also, sorry for not posting a while. I've been busy focusing on, this whole stuff going on in this world. But, I'll try to post more. Probably maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know. Let's keep going on this topic, though. Shannon Briggs. I don't know what's up with the Let's Go champ. It's kind of like a text thing where you kind of do things and you don't know that you're doing it. But maybe you do know what's... I don't know. But Shannon Briggs, I definitely think he would give Mike Tyson a good fight. Probably wouldn't knock him out. Shannon Briggs would probably lose in probably the 5th round because Shannon Briggs, he's a big guy. Big guys have probably good stomachs. They could probably hit pretty... they could probably take a couple hits, but Mike Tyson, he's... Just like I said before, he's a knockout artist. I don't know personally, but Mike Tyson, I'm so confident that Mike Tyson will knock this guy out. I'm saying knockout 4th round, not 3rd round. I'm saying knockout 3rd or 4th round. Doesn't matter. I said both. Whoever disagrees, leave a comment in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if I'm right. I don't really know, but I'm so confident that I think he's gonna win. Mike Tyson's gonna knock him out 3rd round, 4th round, or if Shannon Briggs gets lucky. If Roy Jones Jr. get lucky, they might have to take it to the scorecards, but I doubt that. It's either knockout, TKO, or take it to the short. No, it's either TKO or knockout, or if he's really lucky, he'll take it to the scorecards. But I guess that's basically it. That's my predictions on the Roy Jones Jr. fight. Oh, it's November 9th, if you didn't know. I don't know if I said it before, but also I'm not taking a crap. I'm just recording a video. Like I said before, it's the only quiet place in my house. Just like always, it's been Country Taylor. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. #CountryBoy, #Mama Tried, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.